Hello and welcome back. Hope you didn't find the quiz too easy or too hard. Um, so this time basically I'll read the questions again, but I've got the answers there as well. So round one was general knowledge. Here we go. What is the first sign of the zodiac alphabetically? It's Aquarius. What is the name of the machine commonly referred to as a lie detector? Polygraph. Number 3, Hendrix is one of the best-selling brands of which spirit? It's gin. Number 4, how many golden stars feature on the flag of the European Union? 12, which has nothing to do with the number of member states. 5, of which US state is Harrisburg, the capital? Pennsylvania. Number 6, Scrag End is the name for a cut of which type of meat? It's lamb or mutton. I would have accepted either, so you should. 7, David Lloyd George was a Prime Minister who represented which political party? Liberal. And number 8, which opened first, McDonald's or KFC? McDonald's opened in 1940 and Kentucky Fried Chicken opened in 1952, so it was McDonald's. Number 9, what is the capital of Vietnam? It's Hanoi. And 10, the last one of this round, a United States president can be elected for a maximum of how many terms? 2 terms. So there we go. Round 2, first I'm going to have a drink. Excuse me. Different video, different drink. Michelob Ultra. £2.50 at the Spar. Very nice. Anyway. Round 2, can you identify the famous song from the opening line? Number 1, when I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me. It's the Beatles, Let It Be. Number 2, look at the stars, look how they shine for you and everything you do. Coldplay, Yellow. Number 3, streets like a jungle, so call the police, following the herd down to Greece, was Blur, Girls and Boys. Number 4, this hit, that ice cold, Michelle Pfeiffer, that white gold, is Mark Ronson featuring Bruno Mars and Uptown Funk. Number 5, is it getting better or do you feel the same? U2 and the song is called One. Number 6, coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. The Killers, Mr. Brightside. Number 7, I've been drinking, I get filthy when that liquor get into me. Beyonce, Drunk in Love. Number 8, I made it through the wilderness. Somehow I made it through was Madonna and Like a Virgin. Number 9, Like the Legend of the Phoenix, All Ends with Beginnings was Daft Punk featuring Pharrell Williams and the song is Get Lucky. Number 10, I'm going to make a change for once in my life is Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror. So, excuse me. I am in my own house. anyway, still rude. Number 3, sport. Which darts player was known as the Crafty Cockney? Eric Bristow. How many times did Pete Sampras win the Wimbledon men's singles title? It was 7 times. 93, 94, 1995, 97, 98, 99 and 2000, so 7 times. The Dodgers are a baseball team from which US city? Los Angeles, that was number 3. Number 4, which horse won the 2020 Virtual Grand National? Potter's Corner. Number 5, England started the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Group G alongside Tunisia, Panama and which other country? It was Belgium. And number 6, how many players are there on a curling team? There are 4 players on a curling team. Number 7, which American former boxer competing between 1977 and 2006 was known as the Hitman? Tommy Hearns. It was Hitman Hearns. Number 8, in which sport do teams compete for the Melrose Cup? Rugby Union Sevens, but I think, to be honest, me doing it, I would have accepted rugby. That's the type of sport it is. And no arguing on my Facebook page, I can't be bothered. Number 9, how many concentric circles form an archery target? There are 5 of them. From the outer to the inner, it goes white, black, blue, red, and yellow in the centre. Number 10, in which month of the year is the BBC Sports Personality of the Year ceremony? December. So that was it for round 3. Hope you did well on that. It's ages since I've talked for this long. Because contrary to belief, I don't talk to myself all day. I know I'm a good talker, but not the entire day. Moving on, round 4, TV and films. Who is the current host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Jeremy Clarkson. Which film series had a 4th movie called Ghost Protocol? Mission Impossible. It's the 4th Mission Impossible film. Katie Hopkins first became famous after appearing on which TV show? The Apprentice. And she's been hated ever since. Number 4, who is the star of the films San Andreas and Rampage? Dwayne Johnson or The Rock? If you want to call him The Rock, I would probably accept that. In fact, I certainly would. Number 5, which famous fictitious detective lived at flat 203 56B Whitehaven Mansions? Hercule Poirot. That was his address. Number 6, which 2002 horror film tells the story of a videotape which appears to cause the death of anyone who watches it within a week? The film's called The Ring. Oh, I'm out of breath. Excuse me. Number 7, what was the name of the fictional town which featured in the BBC comedy series The League of Gentlemen? Royston Vasey. And number 8, who stars as the superhero Spider-Man in the 2017 film Spider-Man Homecoming? Tom Holland. Number 9, who has been the Channel 4 show Countdown's resident lexicographer in Dictionary Corner since 1992? Susie Dent. And the last one of the round and the quiz, in which film did Daniel Craig first play James Bond? Casino Royale, released in 2006. So there we go. Sorry it's a little bit out of sync, but that's my computer. It's not the webcam. The computer's basically getting on a bit. It's done well, but it's 7 years old. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope there wasn't any fight or anything like that. If you thought it was canny, then, tell us on my page. If you didn't think it was canny, then don't bother, because, I'd rather you didn't tell us. Anyway, cheers. Enjoy the rest of your night. Hope everybody's managing okay, and all the best. Good night then. Cheers.